I'm ready, are you?
Action.
So the other day I'm doing the dishes, looking out the window, right? Because I got eyes in front of my head and a window in front of me. So that was going on. And it just came to me, why do I look at this bit of nothing outside my window? There's kind of an incline, there's a wall, but not much else. There's Chicken Doodle's party cabin, but I wasn't really looking at that. My problem became with this great void. Sometimes great voids I like to refer to as canvases. So I thought maybe I put a cool mural up there. That would be cool. A skeleton riding a Harley, or a sheep with an ice cream cone, or plant some crazy cactus there, or make a little miniature western town. And I thought, oh shoot, yes, a miniature western town. And it was on. Have you ever been to Knott's Berry Farm? They have that section of old-fashioned things with the old man there and the old thing you could look through the window and the guy in the jail and the guy making the horse metal things. There's a building called General Blacksmithing, and I always look at it saying, wow, that is so realistic. I gotta build that little western town store, because that'll totally take me to another place, and what better time to go to another place than when you're doing the dishes, right? Am I right? The man in a box. The box is step one, right? Nothing exciting here, but the structure that's going to hold everything together. I just used some scrap wood, shot a bunch of drywall screws through it. It is now solid. You got to take steps to your end product. Step number one is done. Now, how many of us want to skip the steps that lead to the end product and just have the end product? I'm saying snap out of that, man. You're missing out on life. I mean, pardon my tone, but what things are you going to miss out on even today because you think that the journey is sucky? The journey's not sucky. The journey is where it's at. So, I have just come back from Home Depot. I purchased me some premium wood because you want the exterior of this building that you're going to see every day to be primo. I put it through a table saw and made it into plank-sized pieces for this miniature building. It will be perfect. I am now fastening them to the structure I built. I'll cut everything to perfection in a bit, but this is getting the face of the building looking nice. Okay, then at this point, you are going to sketch out what you are going to cut. This building has a side bay door, little window there, and the front door, of course. Then you cut it out with your jigsaw. Did you know in 1969 the log ride opened in the summer? Like the big hoopla grand opening, guess who the first dude out on the log was? The first log guy. I'll edit that later. The first person on the log ride, John Wayne. Be impressed with my Google knowledge. All right, the sign is going to make or break this building, so it's got to be perfect. So project it onto your surface, or what I did is printed it on my computer. Then from this paper you scribble a little lead on the other side with a pencil. Then you trace this with a pen or pencil and it leaves the letters on the wood. And then take your time with a little brush. You know, a little life tip for you: buy really good brushes and take care of them, because they'll last forever. This brush is from 1986. So yeah, that $20 was worth it, even though in 1986 I was thinking, man, I want to go see Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I also highly recommend, you know, you're working with the oil-based paint, mixing it with a little paint thinner so your brush doesn't get all sludgy. A pack of cards from Treasure Island usually is just right. Get that consistency perfect before it goes on the surface. Because if your sign looks whack, if I may quote today's youth, no one will be impressed. No one. General Blacksmithing. now lives at my house. It is so awesome. The final step is just some interior decoration. Maybe you want to throw a cool little work bench up front as well. And so now doing the dishes is way, way cooler. I get to look out the window and see the Wild West and ponder and wonder and giggle. Things that I know are considered childish, but why you gotta let that part of your brain die?